Hey everyone, welcome to Logan's Mosh Pit. Glad to have you here. Do me a favor and please subscribe if you haven't already. Today we're going to do another episode of the Setlist Snubs series. In this series we're going to discuss a few songs from different bands that don't get played live very much. However, I'm going to give you some reasons why I feel like those underrated songs actually deserve to get played live more often than they do. If there's someone specific you guys want me to talk about in a future episode of this series, please leave a comment down below. I'll check your feedback. Today we're going to rummage through Green Day's catalog and discover a few of their songs that hardly see the light of day live. I wore green today. Look at me go. Green Day. Look on your calendar. You'll see Green Day on the 36th of Neverwary. I'm pretty sure they live on a sugar diet because their tunes just fly by. Hard to keep up with. Basically, a jumbled mess. A lovely mess, nonetheless. Before I go into more detail about my list of underrated Green Day songs, I want to review potential reasons why all bands, not just Green Day, act buddy-buddy towards certain songs and actively avoid others. I go over these reasons every time for the benefit of new viewers. However, if you've been here before, if you would, please just skip this part. The first reason is casual fans, by and large, venture into hit singles territory. For Green Day, this means Basket Case, When I Come Around, Brain Stew, etc. Standout Green Day tracks. Only the high horse tunes matter to casual fans. The next reason would be intense pressure flowing from fans and even fellow band members basically backs bands into a corner. They feel coerced into performing their most beloved tunes live, night after night, to keep the fans happy. If they leave in a good mood, then the chances of them getting tickets to a show again increases. Reason 3 involves tracks located on albums that didn't shift a massive number of units. That group is at a disadvantage live. Bands seem really reluctant to play them since the crowd's reaction would most likely turn out lukewarm. The fourth reason concerns songs that are intentionally scrapped from the set list for good reason. As a result of tedious repetition, musicians gradually become so annoyed by a particular track they created that they would rather not pull it out at shows. Reason 5 covers the population of casual fans versus hardcore fans. Casual fans significantly outnumber hardcore fans. Therefore, their voices resonate more with the bands they look up to. To an overwhelming degree, casual fans pick which songs become well acquainted with the live circuit. The sixth and final reason boils down to songs that get special treatment within the studio. Heavily modified, so much so that they come across completely different live. As you know, stages and studios are worlds apart from a technology perspective. It makes sense to leave them in the studio where they belong unless absolutely necessary. Now that we've waded through our reasons, why don't we highlight a handful of cool Green Day stats? I unearthed these stats on the sensational site Setlist.fm. I'll put a link to Setlist.fm in the description. To get to Setlist.fm on your own, do a Google search on anyone you want. Then add the words tour statistics right after that. From there, simply tap on the first result. Then you'll be in the presence of more information about songs, albums, and tours than you ever thought possible. According to Setlist.fm, Green Day first toured in 1987, and Longview has accumulated the biggest prize live. Longview has entered approximately 926 arenas over its lifespan. To dumb this number down, imagine you set a goal to listen to Longview 926 times in a row, non-stop, without any breaks in between. How long would it take? The answer is 222,240 seconds, or 2.6 days. Bidding the stats goodbye, let's get to my list. I chose 5 underrated tracks, each off a different album. I ranked them in descending order, and I'll put a link to all 5 in the description too. Be sure to leave your own list of underappreciated Green Day tunes down below. First off, Give Me Novocaine, branching off American Idiot. Give Me Novocaine has numbed audiences 98 times in total. My first reaction when I listen to any Green Day song is usually, wow, Billy Joe Armstrong sounds nearly identical to the late Chester Bennington. I also admire how he handles vocals and guitar simultaneously. That's becoming a rare phenomenon. In most cases, each person in the band does one specific task. They split up the lead and rhythm guitar chunks. Sometimes the lead singer juggles rhythm guitar too. However, Billy does vocals, lead guitar, and rhythm guitar. It's crazy. Anyway, Give Me Novocaine begins in a low-key manner, just testing the waters. Then the guitars gnash and snap their teeth as the lead singer whines incessantly about his pain. I think the solo before the final chorus was even beefier. This back and forth action from under control to unstable truly moved me. Green Day did a great job of expressing the heartaches that all of us have felt before. Next, how about Having a Blast, which originated from Dookie? I'm very crestfallen to say Having a Blast has merely riled up fans live on a slim 11 occasions. The title is extremely ironic considering the dark lyrics. Then again, this is Green Day, not too surprising. Having a Blast gives off the impression that someone was betrayed by a person they used to cherish. Now they're going to return the favor. The subject seems to lack any morals, any sense of right and wrong. Despite the quite disturbing lyrics, the sheer catchiness it brings to the table will probably win over countless fans. It definitely doesn't feel out of place. After Having a Blast, I settled on Stewart in the Avenue, present on Insomniac. Stewart in the Avenue has traveled down to the stage a pitiful 8 times. This stupendous song clearly illustrates Green Day's philosophy. Quality over quantity. Barely stretching past the 2-minute mark. However, those 2 minutes sure are fantastic. I adore how the handsome bass mingles with the ruddy guitar. I wish Green Day tried this more often. Humor actually interjected here. I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid enough to stay with you. I didn't know Green Day had it in them. It makes sense that they would use that form of self-deprecating humor. Make fun of themselves. It made Stewart and the Avenue all the more enjoyable. It's a ton of fun to sing along with, and super easy to memorize the lyrics. It's just a perfect starting point if you're new to Green Day. In fact, it's my favorite underrated song. Next, Hushinka. No idea what that means. Some kind of Japanese food? To date, 3 opportunities are all Hushinka has received. It keeps the Green Day formula afloat, unconditional faith for a few simple chords. I've said in other videos for aspiring guitarists you can't beat Green Day if you're looking for an easy riff or song. I was blown away by the drumming on display in particular. Trey Cool, he's French. Move faster than the babysitter's boyfriend when the car pulls up. Hushinka possessed limited lyrics, utilized plenty of repetition, repeated, "This girl has flown far away, now she's gone," 4 times throughout the chorus. Green Day lives and dies by simplicity. It's their bread and butter. I'm cool with that. It's much easier to relate to, find something in common with a song if you quickly understand what it means. Green Day shoves the meaning right in your face. They're very straightforward. Finally, we will end with a song called Android, cast in Kerplunk's shadow. Android has appeared live a flimsy 2 times. I'm warning you, don't listen to the song Android on your iPhone. If you do, your iPhone will shut down forever. All kidding aside, Android features yet another hardcore opening, flabbergasting lyrics, and skillful delivery. I like the subtle deepening of Billy's voice when he sings something disheartening such as Waste Away. I believe Android somewhat addresses the discrepancies among various generations, how drastically things can change. I guess it preaches life's too short to spend wallowing in regret. Plus it shows that life has a way of dealing out comeuppance sooner or later. Regardless, I can imagine people both young and old accepting Android as a stellar song. That does it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Until then, rock on.